Alright folks, back out at this Kentucky public land. This is, I don't know what day it is now. Turkey hunted it, scouting it. It is the end of May, Memorial Day weekend. This is Saturday. I'm back out here to put some cameras out today and scout a whole nother section. A section I've been wanting to scout for a while. I kind of saw one part of it when I turkey hunted this about 3 weeks ago. So, a little more scouting, just mapping it out. It's a really cold day, so I was like, I gotta get out while it's nice and cool before it gets really hot and nasty, and hopefully keep the bugs down. So we're gonna hike in here deep and get another couple, 5 or 6 miles on my feet at least, and get these cameras out and start seeing what's out here to give me an idea of where I need to hunt this year. I'm putting out 2 cheap Walmart cameras. I'm gonna see how they do, and hopefully one doesn't get stolen. I only have one lock, so. But gonna put them up high. I got a stick here to put them up high, and yeah, we're gonna get a couple more cameras eventually and put more out. But I got one spot I definitely want to put a camera out where I found all those scrapes from my last couple videos, and then hopefully find a new spot in here that has some really good signs. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, I'm finally all the way back to where I basically stopped scouting last time. I've already spooked a bunch of deer on the area where they burnt, so you can tell the deer definitely love it. Like, spooked a whole bunch of does and then spooked another one in the same area I spooked them last time. So good to see. I basically didn't stop and look at any of the stuff I already scouted because I just want to like get deep in here and see what else is out here. As you can see, here's the hardwood ridge I scouted. It was pouring rain last time, but there's a bunch of trails on the bottom of this. There's an old wood deer stand up here, and I found a bunch of scrapes. It's basically just this big ridge that just slopes down here. And it's a good looking area, and I really like it there. But it's kind of easy to get to, so I assume it gets hunted hard. And then over here on my left is where I scouted and followed that one trail that bordered up the big ravine there and had scrapes and stuff where I actually really think I'm gonna put a camera. Would like to put a camera because it funnels them up there. And then right here next to me, this trail, this is big, like on the other side of the ravine. It's kind of flatter here, but it's really thick in there. And I found so many deer trails in there, just crisscrossing everywhere. So I don't know if they're in there and they moved their way over here. This is like, I can tell there's a bunch of oak trees and stuff in here. So this is a really good little spot, and it's a good walk. So I really think it's a good spot to probably hunt, because most people probably aren't going to walk this far. I gotta check on Onyx how far back I am right now, but basically just stopped making a quick creme brulee. I'm still working off of instant meals from the Western trip that make it easy to snack on out here. So I'm gonna let that sit, eat that real quick, and then I'm gonna basically be in the new area and hit the ground running. But yeah, it took me about 40 minutes to get back in here, and I didn't stop, so it's a haul. I mean, if you hunt this, you gotta get here really early. So we'll see, but good to see more deer. Really hoping I see some more deer sign, but glad this area still looks really good. I mean, I really like this ridge here. I think it's a really good spot for a nice buck to come through, but we'll see what happens. I only have 2 cameras. I wish I could put 30 out here, but just not feasible on 6,000 acres and on public land on top of that. So stay tuned, I'll show you what I find. Folks, I just got back in here. Look at the size of this track. Hold on. It's all of almost 4 figures big. Going up this steep hill here. We'll see what happens. Okay guys, quick update. I followed that trail up where you saw me show you that giant buck track. It came straight up this hill. I mean, steep ass hill. And basically there's this stretch of whatever you want to call it, a field, but it's just all overgrown briars and stuff. There's a private parcel right here that's got a field here. And if you look right here, I don't know if you can see it. There's a pond, a mini little pond I did not know about. And then it all butts up right into here, and there's a logging trail on the other side. Now, unfortunately, you can see somebody already has their stuff marked here. But it might be more of a rut thing, because that's what the one guy told me. So, but good sign, man. I mean, I'm going to take a little walk around here and start diving in this area and see if I can find some serious deer trails to start looking at. But we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Good sign. Okay, guys. I just found exactly what I've been looking for another camera spot. I'm really excited about this. I'll show you. Take a look at this. Look at that deer trail. And then it meets up. There's one here. There's one there. So they meet up right here. I'm gonna put my camera right on this thing here. And we're gonna see. This is close to that pond where the other guy's hunting. I don't see anything on here. I mean, I'm shocked that nobody's seen this yet. But it doesn't seem like there's been anybody in here. The private property's like right up there. So I'm hoping that keeps people maybe away from it more. Or I don't know if they butt up to it, but I might give this a shot and see. Put my camera up pretty high and hopefully get lucky. I don't know. I'm putting this is gonna be the camera that doesn't have a lock, just because it's way back in here. Like, I don't even know how I get in here. I'm at least 2 miles in if I hike from where I hiked. And if you hike from the other side, it's probably only about a mile, but you gotta hike some steep shit. So, steep stuff. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, there's a bunch of deer walking through here. Okay. Update halfway through probably my hike. As you saw there, hung that camera. Trail looks awesome. The only downside about that spot is it looks like, I mean, there's definitely that one guy hunting near the pond. And then as I walked the ridge, I found like a spot that looked like a homemade blind, like a guy that just sat next to a tree. I'm assuming during gun season. But yeah, the downside is, I mean, the good thing is for me, it's actually easier than I thought to get to because there's a logging road, but that also means it's a lot easier for other people to get to. So I think it's not as hard of a spot. It's actually probably a really easy walk because you just walk a logging trail. So that's the downside, but I'm going to keep that camera up there. I didn't know that until I was already way away from the camera, but I really love this spot. It's really thick, secluded, right on the ridge next to private, so I'm just going to leave that camera there and see if we get lucky. And I mean, I like having the pond there for when it gets hot and stuff for deer to go there, so it looked like a heavily, as you could see. I mean, you can see it clear as day. I followed it the whole ridge, so just pray there's not too much hunting pressure and hopefully some decent bucks and does walking through there. But I'm about to eat lunch, and then I'm already really close to where I wanted to be, so I'm gonna scout this whole other kind of oak ridge here and see if it looks anything like what I found there, and kind of work my way back to where I'm gonna put my other camera up where I found all those scrapes the one time. So and then that'll be it. But hopefully I'll have some more to show you. I haven't found anything yet, but I really like these big open woods here that, you know, you can see the deer, you know, all the acorns and stuff. So we'll see if we find anything else. I'll get back with you after lunch. Man, look at these giant rocks. Nice little flow down into the big. There's so many of these drainages. Water's definitely not an issue. Man, look how big those things are. Crazy. I'm making my way around. Look how cool this is. Oh, I might have to get down there and check this out. Look at that big cave thing. Just falling down in there. Look at it. Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty cool looking. Might have to go check this out and see what's down there. That's awesome. Never thought I'd find that on the public land. I just got down here and look at this old, I don't even know what you want to call it, I guess a bridge to get down in here. Look how old that is. Who knows? Look at these big nails they used to use. Man, that thing's been there a while. That's crazy. I just got in here and I'm gonna go check out that cave. That's pretty cool. Let's go see what it looks like. Well, just made it. Look how cool this thing is. Look how big this thing is. That's awesome. Man, you could camp out in this place. Look at the waterfall coming right off it. Oh, that's awesome. Hike around here for a bit and see what. Check it out. So cool. It's dripping right into there. This thing's awesome. Man. Man, who knows how many animals are coming down here. I'm sure a lot of raccoons. Oh, there's a little deer track right there. Maybe they do come down here. Pretty cool. This thing's awesome. Could be a good little hideout / camping spot if we get rained on or decide to camp out here and are allowed to. I have to look at the rules. But this is pretty awesome. Good place to mark. Alright, finally got here. Just got the camera up. I don't know if you can see that. Back where I found all those scrapes and trails. And if you can kind of see through here, that's where that one of the scrapes is, and there's the trail coming through here along this line. So we're gonna leave it up there. I locked that one, kind of a pain in the butt, but we're gonna see if it works and hopefully we get some good photos here. But we'll get back with you when we get to the truck in case I see anything else. Stay tuned. Well, just made it back to the truck. Boots and everything are absolutely soaked, but that was a good scouting mission. Hopefully the cameras are all good to go, facing the right way. It looks like they are, and take some good photos for me for the next couple weeks or whatever. I'm gonna leave them out there for quite a while just to see, and then get better recon on them later on. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. This is the best way to do it, just to see if there's deer there, really a bunch of deer there, or not that many, or just does or whatever. It's more just to give me recon on more what I saw already. So we'll see what happens, and we'll get back with you. We still got a few more deer prep things to do that I'll see if I'll videotape and show you. Otherwise, you know, we'll do some more fishing videos, some more reviews, and get ready for hunting season. Excited. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Thanks.